Hello and welcome. We have finally made it to Idaho, and everything we will be doing in this state will be covered in this video. So we are going to kick it off with Craters of the Moon.
It hit me as hard as a cannonball. Every time I get up, I'd fall. Had to put back together, but it fell apart.
So we just pulled into Craters of the Moon National Monument, and what's really cool is if you were to look at a satellite view of this place, you can actually see the volcanic soil that stretches on for miles. And what I really personally love is as you look across, you can just see this mix of black and green with all the shrubbery here, and it's just really cool to see. But our first stop here is actually going to be the Devil's Orchard Trail.
So we're just driving around and there are all these hills of lava rocks, and then there are these little white specks that are just kind of sprinkled all over these hills, and we were like, what is that? And it turns out they're actually tiny little flowers. Let me show you the flowers. So we are about to climb that beautiful espresso brown mound.
And that espresso brown mound is called Inferno Cone. And basically the way I like to describe it is it's a lava geyser. So as the lava was flowing and it went really high in the air, it would then cool, and I guess it made this mound because of the wind that would blow it in all these different directions.
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty
very
cool.
cool.
It's a little bit windy outside. All right, hopefully you can hear me over the wind, but we just found a discovery that these lava rocks are so light that it actually feels like styrofoam. So like you can throw it and then the wind catches it and it just goes so far.
Jeez Louise, the wind here is so crazy, but it's so beautiful, so it's like you still want to go outside and explore around, but you're just being like slammed to the ground by the wind. If you guys have been following along on the cashew journey, this is the last of it. We have consumed 3 large buckets of cashews in the past 5 months, and that is wonderful for our health. It's tornado time. Get ready for tornado time.
Well, this is cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
So a few little updates. This place is really cool. I literally feel like I'm on the moon here.
Yeah.
And sadly, the lava tubes here are closed, so we won't be able to go to any of the caves, which
Yeah.
would have been really cool. And that's because there was an earthquake last year, so apparently they're more unstable now, and we wouldn't want to get squished.
Yes, that would not be good footage for the video. There would be no footage. Anyways, we are on a cone right now, and behind us there's actually a little tunnel that goes straight down, and you can kind of see how far down it goes.
Yeah.
So we just took the snow cone trail to this cone behind me, and there actually is snow at the bottom of it, which I thought was really cool. So just 5 minutes from the entrance of Craters of the Moon is our overnight camping spot, and it's actually super, super beautiful. is so nice. We angled the van so the wind wouldn't blow in. It's actually blowing that way, so it's just really nice weather and the sun's out. Chad's gonna fly the drone and I'll get started on dinner. So this evening, I'm continuing my journey of writing my cookbook and making sure all the measurements are correct and also photographing them so that they're nice and pretty for when I put it all together. So tonight I will be making the dish that you guys have probably seen me make the most in the van. It's going to be my butterfly pork chops, but I'm gonna pair it with pico de gallo and homemade guacamole.
You made a mystery out of love. Breathe in new life in my lungs. No.
Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
You brought new light. Whoa, 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 there's no mistaking. You're the only one I want. The only one I want. Come and light a fire, burning like the rising sun. I never thought I'd find you, but here you are.
So after all of that, totally forgot to put cilantro in, so I have to essentially redo both of these because it does need cilantro and replate it. So since I messed up, not having the cilantro in, I actually have the opportunity now to try out a new plating, and I think it might look a little bit better.
Definitely. Look at that. So much cooler.
So we now have a problem with this plating situation because once I put the pork down, it'll cover up all the rice. So I don't know if I should, I don't know. Just know there's rice underneath, I guess.
Breathe in new life.
So because the sun is now setting so much later, I'm finding that Claire and I are staying up a lot later at night because it's currently like 1 a.m. But I really do want to see the sunrise tomorrow. I think it'd be really pretty, so I might try to wake up for that. Definitely, we'll see what happens. So if I do, I'll see you in the morning. So I woke up this morning to see the sunrise and I decided to go straight back to bed because it was really cloudy and I just wanted to sleep more. And I'm not regretting that decision at all. But today I'm super excited because we're heading towards the Sawtooth Mountains and it's just a place that I've heard about for a while now and it's always been a place that I want to go see for myself. Wakey, wakey. Did you dream? Have any dreams?
Too many dreams.
Dreaming about your cookbook?
Yeah, actually. Stressfully measuring things. Oh. We have officially packed up the van and we're going to drive about 3 hours to the Sawtooth Mountains.
So we have officially made it to the Sawtooth Mountains and they are absolutely gorgeous. Sadly, Claire's a little bit carsick because she was making a rainbow while we were driving through the windy pass.
I know, I was like, I'm not doing anything right now, might as well make a rainbow, but now I feel slightly car sick, but got a rainbow done.
The fresh air helps though.
Yeah, it does. The air does smell really, really nice right now. I go outside and breathe some fresh air and heal myself. I'm rejuvenated.
Instantly. All right, that was a good stop. 52 minutes left. You feeling better?
Yes, rejuvenated.
High above the mountain.
So we've made it to the trailhead And look at the mountain through the trees. Bit of an update, we just made it to Stanley Lake and we are currently walking to Ladyface Falls, which is about a 5-mile hike. And I'm really excited. I saw some photos online and it looks really cool.
Far across the sea, carving out a canyon, destroying me. Reasons for my wonder, the run I'll never reach.
Pretty cute.
Mystery unfolding, your love for me, and there is not a damn thing any man can do, 'cause I will never stop loving you.
So on the hike, I was thinking a lot about the state of Idaho. I wasn't really sure what Idaho was going to look like or what the scenery was going to be like, but what we've seen so far definitely did not cross my mind. First of all, Craters of the Moon, that was such an outstanding place that I've never come across. I've never seen so many miles of matte black, and then now we're here at the Sawtooth Mountains, and dare I say, it might actually be just as good, if not better, than Yosemite and the Grand Tetons. Because I guess not as many people visit the Sawtooths, it's just really relaxing and very serene, and so I definitely recommend adding Idaho to your USA bucket list if it isn't already. Definitely come to this underrated state. It's so worth it, and we're here in May and it's absolutely gorgeous. So we just made it back to the van, and actually on the entire trail we couldn't see the lake that's in front of the mountains. So now we're gonna go check that out before we head over to our camping spot.
I've been in the trenches.
Tonight's camping spot, got a nice fire pit and a nice view of this body of water. It was just 2 minutes from the lake we were just at, so this is very nice. So tonight we're going to make a chicken fried rice, and we're going to do it rather quickly because the sun is setting. I need to photograph it, so let's go. As the water flows very slowly.
Just made a fire. But it got a little bit too smoky, so I had to shut the door. But it was really nice because I was just listening to the crackle of the fire, and Claire's over here working on mid-cut, and we have no service, so I can't really reply to YouTube comments, and I was gonna work on a TikTok, but can't do that right now. So I'm just kind of relaxing, and it's honestly super nice. Guys, the guest of honor joined the party.
The life of the party.
I honestly felt so lonely without you out here.
When I came out of the car, Chad got so excited and he made like the biggest fire ever. He's like, this is all for you. Tomorrow we are actually gonna go into a city in Idaho. We actually recently hit a little milestone that we want to celebrate, and we were waiting for a city so that we can actually go out to eat or do something fun. So we're really excited for that.
Yeah.
But until then, we're gonna head to bed and we'll catch you in the morning.
Bye, guys.
Good morning, guys. So today we are having some leftovers for lunch, but I also did want to make the tofu spring rolls just because we do have a lot of time. So I'm going to take you guys along and kind of show you a little cooking montage. So as you can see, I already have the noodles cooked and also the lettuce prepared. So now I just have to cut all of these veggies and also the tofu.
Your love is like music to my ears. It's the only tune I wanna hear. Your love is like music to my ears. Take my troubles, make them disappear. Could you sing a song as sweet as the birds? The most beautiful sound this man has ever heard. Your love is like music to my ears.
We packed up the van in record time and it just started to rain. And now we're gonna head to Boise.
Yes. Taking a quick little pit stop.
The song you do makes me realize love ain't.
We have officially made it to Boise a million years later. So we finally found a parking spot, and apparently it's not Boise, it's Boise.
Yeah, that's it. Boise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how the locals say it. But we are going to go out for dinner for the first time in a very, very long time. And we are only doing this because we hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Woo!
Very exciting. We hit it a couple days ago, but we were in like the middle of nowhere. And so we were waiting until we hit a city so that we can go out and celebrate and that, you know, I wouldn't have to cook for a night. So we are going to a restaurant called Fork. Apparently, if you live in Boise and your friends and family come to visit you, you will take them to Fork. So it's a really loved restaurant here in the city and we're gonna go try it out.
And parking here was very interesting because this is the first time we've been in a city for a while.
Yeah.
So I feel like so close to everyone. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm just used to parking in like the woods.
It's also a Friday night. Everyone is out in the city and there are just so many people around and we just haven't seen this many people in a while.
It got really bright.
So it's really exciting.
You know you've been in the wilderness for a while when you compliment the staircase.
This is a nice staircase. It's so clean.
It smells really nice.
I know, it smells so good. I'm so nervous. I don't feel like I'm properly dressed, but I don't have anything better. I give you my hair.
There's other people around.
So happy to be here.
Whatever you want, your eyes speak.
We got fries because Idaho's known for potatoes, so we had to. So apparently they're really known for butter cake, and we got one of those as well. So I'm very excited to try it.
Cheek to cheek, close our eyes.
How was it, Claire?
I'm so full. I can barely breathe. It was so good. Like, oh my gosh. What I have learned is if you don't go out to eat very often, you feel very appreciative when you finally do go out to eat. So I'm very happy, very grateful.
Claire is so full.
I'm so full. After all that food, I can barely get it.
So because Claire is extremely full, we have decided to go on a hike up these hills.
When do you ever decide to go on a hike when someone is extremely full?
Woohoo!
This is what happens when you overeat. Chad makes you go on a hike. can barely even take my Instagram story. Oh.
Well, this is probably one of the best places we could possibly end the video. Thank you guys so much for 10,000 people, that have supported us. Each and every one of you are incredible, and we are so appreciative. But
I have enjoyed our company enough
I
to
know.
subscribe to our channel. That really means the most to us. Thank you so much for just everything you guys have done for us, like from the nice comments to just sharing our videos with family and friends. It really does mean the world to us both.
Yes, for real. But we are gonna hike back down, we're gonna go digest a bit, and we're gonna finish up a video. So until then, we'll see you guys next time.
It hit me as hard as a cannonball. Every time I get up, I'd fall. Had to put back together, but it fell apart. But you can't fix my broken heart, and you got me high.